She joins us live on Skype from Amsterdam. Very good to have you with us. Tell us about the situation that you are facing and the refugees are facing, and what is it that they need?
Well, the refugees are needing a lot. I mean, the situation in Bangladesh, in Cox's Bazar, is quite extreme. What the problem is that it's not only the scale of it, the numbers. We're talking now about at least 400,000 refugees on top of the refugees which were already there. And they arrived in a very short time frame, which makes it really difficult. So what you see is that they are needing shelter, they need food, they need clean water. I mean, at this moment, people are sitting in makeshift camps. They're sitting in the mud. They're everywhere because there's simply not enough space. Some people didn't eat for days, and specifically clean drink water is a big problem. People drinking water from shallow holes, but they also defecating everywhere. So this water holes is water mixed with shit, and we see a lot of sick people because of it.
Yeah, because Sheikh Hasina at the UN has just been saying that Bangladeshis have access to safe water for 87% of the population. How come it's a problem getting that water there? Is it just that you don't have access to it, or what is the issue here?
Well, to be fair, I mean, I'm actually quite impressed by the Bangladeshi government for welcoming all these refugees, receiving 500,000 refugees in 3 weeks' time. Not any country would be able to deal with this in the world, I dare to say. So when you get 400,000 people crossing a borderline and just sitting down in the hills, in the rice field, nobody will be able to provide these people immediately with the proper water, health care, sanitation. So where the Bangladeshi government might, I'm not an expert on this, might be able to provide water for its own population, this is a different thing. This is an emergency. It's a public health disaster as we look at it right now. And if humanitarian aid, because that's what's required at this moment, coordination, structure, proper roads, water trucking, increase in food distributions to these desperate people. So there's nothing to do with the Bangladeshi government. What is needed is an increase in humanitarian aid, and right now.
And how much time do they have, briefly, if you will?
I don't understand your question.
I mean, how much are you concerned about time and getting aid to those people who need it? I mean, what sort of time frame are we looking at while they are able to remain safe?
Yeah, we are already very worried at this moment. What we see in our clinics are people with dehydrations. We have seen adult people, adult men dying of dehydration in our clinics, which is an indication of a high percentage of diarrhea and no access to clean drinking water. So where we are already worried because we just simply don't know the mortality figures. You have to imagine it's pretty much chaos in Cox's Bazar district right now. So we say we don't even know if we are already at the mercy thresholds where it comes to mortality at this very moment. But what we dare as a medical organization to say for sure is if we do not manage to get these people food and clean drinking water, in 4 to 6 weeks, we will see a very high mortality of people and children dying.
Well, very good to get your thoughts and experience, Karline Kleijer. Thank you.
You're welcome.